today's video, I've got a quick little last-minute theory when it comes to tomorrow's Doctor Who episode. Yeah, we have got the 5th episode of the brand new season, Season 2, airing tomorrow, and this episode is called The Story in the Engine, and it is set in Nigeria, and a lot of this episode is set in this barbershop, but in the synopsis and all the previews, this barbershop is meant to be really mysterious, and it's meant to be a little bit off-world, in terms of that it might actually be a spaceship of sorts, and I've had a little bit of a theory that it could be a TARDIS. Now, yeah, why do I think this? Because, yeah, there's some parts of the earlier trailers for this season where we see that the barbershop does actually end up going into space. So, I mean, we've seen in previous episodes of Doctor Who's history that other TARDISes can transform not into just police boxes, but they have a working chameleon circuit. So, in Series 9, we see Clara's TARDIS turn into a diner. So, it would make a lot of sense that there could be a functioning TARDIS out there. And before anyone says, oh, no, but all Time Lords were killed. No, Gallifrey was destroyed, but there were Time Lords that were off-world. So maybe some Time Lords did survive the Master's version of destroying Gallifrey. You know, this wasn't like the Time War. So, yeah, there's probably some Time Lords that have survived. Now, getting back onto my theory. Now, I do think that this mysterious barber that has been teased to be the villain of this episode, alongside this massive spider, I do think that this barber is going to be a Time Lord of sorts, and, or at the very least, that this barbershop is going to be a TARDIS. And one thing that I did notice during a preview for this episode that was released this morning of this video going live, is that as soon as the Doctor enters the barbershop and the door shuts, the Doctor's TARDIS, the chameleon arch, the cloister bells start going absolute haywire, and we get the whole oh no, dangerous incoming. So that does kind of back up my theory. But also, in a TikTok video, we see a character holding a device that looks very similar to a sonic screwdriver. Well, I mean, okay, the new Sonic doesn't look like a sonic screwdriver, neither does this one, but we do hear the sonic effect. So, is it plausible? Maybe. But, let me know what you think of this theory in the comment section down below, because honestly, I think it's plausible that we could end up seeing another Time Lord, or at least one, and another TARDIS in this episode. And with the reveal of Mrs. Flood next week as well, who could potentially end up being the Rani, who knows, it would all kind of line up maybe. But with all that being said, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. If you are new around here, please click that like button and subscribe for more nerdy content, as we are on the road to 8,000 subscribers, which I will love to reach by the end of the year. But I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much for all the support. Take care, and goodbye for now.